Oh, make me feel like a piece of shit.
Yeah, he had that once.
Yeah.
So
whatever. I've got a divorce. Who cares? Okay.
Don't bring up marriage, please.
Okay. Am I okay distance from this microphone?
Yeah, what a professional.
A bit closer.
Thank you. No one ever does that.
In fact,
Well,
some people they move it without asking.
How's that?
It really grinds my gears.
Do you know what grinds my gears?
John absolutely does my crunch.
Let's talk about your crunch. We're doing 3 today.
Oh gosh, and this is.
I'm gonna
another
save
one.
some.
Glad.
So this
Gonna
will be
save
the
some.
good one.
I'll save some.
The rest go in the bin. Hello, and welcome back to Got a Problem Mate podcast. This is the podcast where we talk politics. That's right, me and JP, we love the government. We talk football. That's right, me and JP,
Love a bit of footy.
We support every Premier League team. That's
Apart
right.
from 2.
No, we want the Glazers out. We want Big Angin. We like Gunnosaurus. We support all the teams.
We support having points docked and then give them back.
Give them back.
Give them points back.
Just let everyone start the season on 20 points. That's
There's
what
a
we
team
say.
named after a forest. Anyway, welcome to the show. It's going to be a very quick 42-minute romp through...
Why? Why is
I've
it
got to go back to Zara.
Were you just in Zara now?
Yeah, sweating.
We got a message from Joey because he was late. Usually he's early.
I'm normally
late.
professional.
And he said, sorry, I'm late. I'm in a queue for a shop. And it's like, we have a podcast.
Anyway, let's introduce ourselves. I am the professional broadcaster. This is my
Does it sound
foil.
like it?
This is my foil, Bilal.
Foil?
Yeah.
How do you spell foil? Is it like tinfoil?
I think it's F-O-I-L-E with a little kind of bit of business above it. Okay.
Okay, I'm
right.
the foil, eh?
Anyway, I'm one of the co-hosts of this podcast about problems, and boy, have I got problems up the wazoo today.
You've come in very angry.
I haven't come in angry.
You've been angry a bunch of times, like you're on steroids.
I'm not.
You can just, have a balanced diet and work out. You don't need to do that stuff. Trenbolone. That's what he takes. He injects it.
Trenbolone?
Yeah, I've seen YouTube videos about it. It's the one. It makes men very angry.
All right.
It makes them get into fights.
And women, don't be sexist.
Maybe, but all the stories are about men.
And everybody in between, thank you for listening.
Thank you very much.
Or
Everyone is welcome to take steroids and get into fights. How you doing?
I'm all right. I've got a problem. I'm going to rip into my problem right now.
Okay.
Because I'm basically going to spend the whole episode checking my banking app.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard you doing that just a minute ago.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's still not arrived. So basically, I'm going on holiday.
Okay.
To Porto.
Cool.
Yeah. Don't bother trying to follow me because by the time this comes out, I'll be back.
Okay.
But you can look at all my content on Instagram at Joe Page Comedy. And while you're right, if you like the podcast, then why not please leave us a nice message on the YouTube or rate it on Apple or Spotify.
A comment helps.
It does. And also, if you're not listening on Apple or Spotify and you're listening on some other app, what are you doing? Sort your life out. They're the 2 main ways.
YouTube.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, I was talking to the listeners.
Okay, yeah.
There.
What else is there?
Huh?
Oh, there's like Android
Deezer?
apps. Sorry?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, what's the issue
Love
with this
my
money?
pod app.
I don't know what that is,
I don't know.
man.
Anyway, so I bought myself. I'm still in the phase of my relationship with my girlfriend where I actually give a shit. Yeah. And then I thought I'd buy myself a nice outfit to go on holiday in.
Mm.
Yeah. I think it's always good if you want to represent Great Britain in a proper way to fly in a suit. So I bought a new suit for the flight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people in the old days, they would be like, I'm going to represent my country abroad. I want to look smart. Not now, look slovenly. But, so I bought a new suit. I cannot maintain this level of mania throughout the show.
Yeah.
I bought a new suit, and then the jacket was too big. So I bought another jacket because I was in town, and I was like, I'll just take the old jacket back. I took the old jacket back. Not only did I queue up for nearly half an hour of my prep time for this podcast, but the woman said, have you got your card? I tapped my card on. It said it'd gone, it did all the little green lights and all that, right? I walked out the shop. It's still not in my bank account. I've been out the shop for a good
I don't know how long these take.
I'm really sorry to jump in, but I don't think that's an instant thing.
Isn't it? Not
No.
like when you pay, it goes out instantly.
5 days.
5 days.
Oh, fine. Because the other thing is, she gave me my receipt back, and it's a different receipt. It's for a pair of trousers that are only $22.99.
Shit.
So I don't know if I'm going to get my money.
You're gonna get your money. Oh my god.
That's stressful.
Bloody hell.
It's the first time we've had a problem solved before we've even
Yeah.
started.
It's not really a problem, is it?
It is.
I used to work in an early learning centre, so I know about shops.
I must apologise, because I used to go in early learning centre a lot and play with the trains, and I had absolutely no way of paying for them. I was never going to buy a train. I was
How
only
old
7.
when-
or-
okay. This last year. This was this morning.
I was 32. Anyway, so should we get on with the podcast then?
Let me introduce our guest.
Yes, please.
All right.
Oh, by the way, after I got a little win on the Kyle Kinane episode,
Oh yeah.
which was the last one we actually recorded,
They don't need to know, but
Oh.
yeah, sure.
I'm really taking these intros seriously again now.
Oh, I see. Would you like to go first? Okay. I like doing it like the one show.
Yeah.
So
It's giving very one show
Yeah.
vibes.
So well, I hope that gets and we'll keep an eye on that.
I might get one for myself actually at home.
Now, it's good enough. Now, we've all heard of comedy and we've all heard of music, but there's not many that put them together. Tim Minchin does. I don't like him. Do you?
Victoria Wood did.
I like her.
No longer
Rest in
with us.
peace. Yeah. This guest is known as, and I mean the CV. I mean
Curriculum vitae.
English. So you like that? Actor, writer, composer, stand-up comedian, comedian, artist, stand-up comedian and comedian, artist, entertainer.
This sounds like somebody that
improviser,
doesn't know what they want to be.
musical comedian, musical creative, musician, presenter, and singer. I didn't know about that. I was certainly getting into that.
That.
Our guest is a dear friend of mine who I've known for a few years. I met you at a gig. I met her at a gig in Angel where I overran, and then they told
You're
me,
overrunning now in your intro.
I know, and then they told me that I can't have a paid spot. 'cause
I'm
I
so
did more
sorry
than-
to any of our new American viewers who don't know
That
what
was really
Angel or
sad.
the One Show is.
They can look
This
up.
is worldwide, Bilal. Stop talking about Angel Comedy Club.
All right, what's the American equivalent of the One Show?
Don't know. Move on. Just move on.
Sorry for trying to make you do improv. Our
Oh,
guest.
you're sorry doing improv. Do you want to do it again?
Okay, what's an American version of the One Show?
The Awesome One Show.
Jesus Christ. In 2015, she was a Funny Women Awards semi-finalist.
But what has she done since then?
The British Comedy Guide. 2017, nominated for the main prize of the Musical Comedy Awards. That's something you hope to achieve one day. But in 2019, she said, you know what, I've had enough of this semi-finalist and runner-up business. So she went and won the 2019 Two North Down New Act competition, Joey Page. You ever won anything?
I've
No.
forgotten where I am. This is so long.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the wonderful Katie Pritchard.
Right, now I'm going to do
That
mine.
was so good, man.
Okay?
That was so professional.
I'm going to do mine.
Okay, Joey, can't wait.
You have to judge which one's the best.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. KP, winner of... Do
You wanted to put a bit of energy into it?
Yeah, ready.
You're right.
KP! Katie Pritchard, winner of numerous comedy music awards, I imagine. Always cheery and chipper to the point I don't quite trust her. Wearing some sort of snappy jacket or jumper, probably. I wrote this on the tube, but I imagine she will be. I was close. West End and TV actor. No idea what that entails. Welcome to the show, Katie Pritchard.
That was insulting,
No, it wasn't.
that intro. You got the outfit wrong. You got the jobs wrong.
To be fair, though, I was wearing a quite.
But you are wearing a snappy jumpsuit, so that's close enough. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. The mic keeps cutting out.
This is Ryan, everyone. We're keeping this in.
What a shame that microphone cut out just then as I gave the scores.
No, that's not going in. No, you have to pick one.
No, both combined would have been a beautiful thing.
But on their own, not adequate enough.
On their own, not even one intro.
Not even one intro. Okay, we'll call it a draw. I'm happy
Thank
with a
you.
draw.
Because he knows he struggled. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having
On.
me.
How are you doing?
Yeah, good.
Literally, thank you for coming. If you've enjoyed the last 8 or so episodes, I've booked all the guests.
This is one of my guests.
Yes, so
Oh,
this will be
wow.
better
Thank you
then.
for
Yeah. His guests.
That's harsh, Joey.
my guests have been really poor.
All these guests are on steroids like him. They all give it to each other.
No, do you know what? I only select people for this podcast that eat the same meals as a XL bully.
What do XL bullies eat?
I don't know whatever makes them so cranky.
Children, I think.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I also took steroids recently to beef up my ear.
Beef up your ear.
Yeah,
What happened to your
as you
ear?
can tell.
Ear infection.
I'm going to get a close up on that.
That's very muscular. Is it all better now? Oh, he's getting a zoom in there.
Look at that. Yeah, I think so. Hopefully.
Why? What was wrong with it? Were you not allowed
I
to...
couldn't hear.
Oh, you couldn't hear.
Oh no.
Yeah,
On just that side.
yeah.
Oh, that's why you've put.
That's why you
Was
sat me over
was
here.
it
Yeah.
like drops or a cream? What are we cooking?
Tablets.
Tablets.
They gave me tablets.
in the
yeah.
ear.
Crush them up and snort them.
In the ear, yeah.
No, you need to stop doing that. So what do you make of all this XL bully? Do you think the army should come out and just shoot all of them?
Stop trying to get an XL bully clip to go viral.
It's a current affairs program.
Oh, is it?
Why am I here?
They are a problem.
Hmm.
Oh, this is something we've never done. What are the top problems in the UK today? Should I look them up? and see if I
Okay.
get something?
Okay. Probably they're probably
Joey
depressing.
Page, number one.
Joe Page. Probably the price of coconut milk.
Do you think
That
now that
is
you've had
quite high.
steroids in your ear,
Mm.
you'll be able to hear super good, and then maybe you'll get a job as a spy?
Well, yes, that was the hope when they gave me the prescription. But just my left ear would be the spy.
Mm.
The rest of me,
You're like RoboCop.
yeah,
We're
just
gonna
that one
rebuild
ear.
her with a strong ear to
Okay.
spy on Russia.
These are the biggest issues in the UK
It's
at
a
the
good
moment.
podcast, isn't it?
These are the biggest issues in the UK at the moment. Climate change and environment, 59% of a problem.
Okay.
That's quite high.
The economy, 76% of a problem.
That's even higher.
NHS, 89% of a problem.
Yeah.
Cost of living, 93%.
Mm.
So which one do you think is which one's your favourite?
My favourite problem. Just to have.
Yeah.
What was the first
Which
one?
one's concerning you the most?
Uh,
Climate change,
All of
economy,
it.
NHS,
To be
or
fair,
cost of living?
NHS, but that's just my own personal.
That's because your ear.
Because I've had to wait.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they had to. It was just meant to be paracetamol, but they
Yeah.
put steroids.
Give me some steroids instead.
Yeah.
Now I'm really hench, so
Fair play.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm also. I'm going to say the NHS.
You're
Yeah.
going to save the NHS.
Say the NHS.
Say.
I
Yeah.
love the NHS. I should add as a caveat.
Mm.
I think they are disgusting. I've been waiting for some therapy for my marriage falling apart for over a year now.
Yeah.
Yeah, not coming.
You don't need that on the NHS, mate.
No, I
Call
do
them
it
with
on
a
here.
real. Stop calling 999 saying I'm sad about my wife. Pathetic. Well, thank you for joining us. Are
Thanks for having me.
you feeling better now after your Zara fiasco?
Money's still not in my account.
What colour
5
was
days,
the
mate.
suit?
Sort of like teal.
Nice. Yeah, that would
Look up
represent.
teal. I bet you don't even know what teal is.
It's
you moron.
green or blue.
Oh, okay, you do. How have you been this? I haven't even spoken because it's very weird. In between takes
Thanks.
of this,
Yeah.
Normally we speak quite a lot because I phone him.
Right.
He never phones me, and
That
we
does
haven't
stop
actually spoken in the last like 2 weeks.
No, you
Oh,
left me a voice
guys.
note.
Did I?
Mm.
Okay.
He went out and he left me a voice note in
So
the
we
early
need to
hours.
talk about
it was very
this.
nice,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Yeah.
Did you set like a day you're going to phone each other?
But I have to talk to him here.
Right.
And look what he's like. He was threatening me before we started.
But is that because he hasn't spoken to you for a few weeks? He misses you. He's acting out. To get some
kiss?
love. I don't really know
Thank
why I'm
you.
here on this show, but I feel like to repair
Yeah,
this.
you're here. We're talking about current affairs.
Oh, current affairs.
Okay, what else in the news?
No, nothing about in the news.
Nothing about in the news.
No. Do you want to do your Do you want to vet the guest?
We have a feature, KP, which is called Vet the Guest /CRB check.
Right.
I'm having a DBS check.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm applying for a part-time job as a support worker.
Please subscribe to the Patreon.
That's true, though. That's true. Katie, we've got 5 questions here. They determine whether you're good enough to stay on the podcast, whether you're the right fit. Because as you know, in the entertainment, in the business, a lot of people are out.
Yeah, they don't
You
make
know,
the
it's
cut.
It's not always about being good.
Snip, snip.
5 questions. Please answer honestly, because
You can tell.
Question 1: best musical.
Oh, that's hard. Police Cop's the musical right now.
It's good, isn't it? Have you
It's
seen
so
it?
good.
I don't watch musicals.
It's good.
That is
took the
one-
wife to see it. She liked it.
I saw. What have I seen?
I've not seen really
Blood
many. Though.
Brothers. I had to go with my school.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, the musical, had to take a girlfriend when I was younger.
How old were you?
Thriller or whatever it was called.
What is it called?
20. I
called
was
Thriller.
about 20, 25.
Is it good?
And also, I had to take an ex to see. What's that one? Is it called? Is it literally called like Urinetown or something?
You're in town, yeah.
Urinetown.
Mm.
What?
With like puppets.
Okay. Question 2: what happened to Lee Evans?
I thought you retired.
He retired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw him in the Groucho Club,
When?
sweating.
When?
A few years ago.
Oh, I thought you meant the other day.
No, I don't really go there
7. The
anymore.
drinks.
Question 3: last video game you played?
Oh, I'm actually banned from video games because
By the British Video Game Authority. Or who?
because they make me too hyperactive. And at uni, I played my friend's video game once, and he came back, and I was doubled over. I'd given myself like a pulled stomach muscle from laughing too much.
What game?
What-
What
What's
game
the
are you
one?
just laughing at? I told you she was too happy and I couldn't trust her.
Yeah.
What's the one where you steal a car?
GTA.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yes.
What were you
Last
laughing
night,
at?
somebody told me that I look like one of the characters from Vice City.
I think that's a compliment.
Yeah.
What? Oh, she's gone again. It's a very violent game, and this is terrible.
I actually have the. They do make me very hyperactive computer games, but
Yeah.
in a like stressed way. Like I'm not doing so well as the manager of Brighton at the moment, and it means I can't sleep.
Yeah, that's a problem. What about GTA made you laugh? Was it the killings?
We'll be back right after this. Now,
Yeah.
I think we just need to just have a production meeting.
Okay.
I think we just need to take it down just a little.
Yeah, you shouldn't have
Little
asked that
level.
question. I'm so
Well, I didn't
sorry.
know that was going to trigger the guest.
This is
Thought that
supposed
was
to be
reasonable.
fun. It's supposed to be fun for
I'm
the
sorry,
guests, not
guys.
Traumatic.
traumatic.
I've got the giggles now.
Okay. Do you want to talk about it anymore, or should we move on?
The thing that set me off about
It's the first time
Hey,
we've
this
had a guest
feels
cry
like
on the
hey,
show.
this is like you're actually crying. This will be a good clip.
Okay, I'll do it to
So when
camera.
did you realise things were never going to be the same?
The first time I played, what's it called again?
GTA.
GTA.
Yeah.
I didn't know where I was driving to or who I was supposed to drive over.
That is dangerous.
This is like the Diary of a CEO podcast. This is how all the
I haven't
guests
actually
get.
got any heel to promote this week.
Oh no.
I know.
Sorry, that set me off. How's the makeup doing? It's quite
Mm,
bad,
it's
isn't
quite
it?
You fucked it.
Question 5,
Oh,
final question.
God.
Would you want to be an incredibly successful comedian, like very, huge, public loves you, but all of your peers hate you?
Or
No.
it's
But-
just- would you like?
So you're incredibly successful. So you swap your life for what it is now. Everyone loves you.
Whoa, are you saying that she's not incredibly successful?
No, but you're on
You
on
absolute
this
piece of
morning.
shit.
You're on this morning every morning.
Welcome back.
You're on it all the time. You're absolutely smashing it. You're just going on strictly just to do an anecdote.
You would make a fantastic co-host on This Morning.
Is that insulting? Given
Thank you, Joey.
so, you have all of that. You're
Mm.
incredibly you're huge star now. And all the public are like, oh yeah, most of them really like you. But all of your peers, all of your fellow comedians, fellow performers, absolutely hate you and slag you off all the time. Is that a life you'd want to have?
Or just
No, there's no or.
as you
Or
are.
just stay.
stay the same.
Yeah.
Probably just stay
Yeah.
the same.
Oh
chill
no,
out.
I'm having it. I hate
You're having it.
everybody in the comedy industry anyway. So
Mm.
I don't. It's not nice, is it? That's not a nice
It's
option.
not a nice life.
That doesn't sound very nice.
You'll be a millionaire.
yeah, you won't be thinking
It
about
would
when
be
you're swimming in your
helpful.
luxury pool.
Mm.
In your home cinema.
Home cinema.
You wouldn't have any friends at
No,
all.
you could just have ones not in comedy.
Yeah, like
You'd be friends
There's
with all the
people-
production team on This Morning.
yeah. Do you watch Love Is Blind?
Lee Evans, you could be friends with. He's retired.
Lee Evans.
All the friends, what with everyone from Love Is Blind.
Yeah. Married at First Sight. We had a guy from that on this.
That was one of your guests.
Yeah. He's all right. He's all right. He has split up with his
Good.
wife
He
now.
turned on me. Fuck him.
He did a
He
little
turned on
bit.
me on the episode for no reason.
Guys,
Well,
I'm going to
it's-
check how
there
bad
were
I've-
reasons.
Yeah.
There were reasons. That's okay. You take your time. Nice phone case.
It's got
At
a
least if
frog
you
on
was
it.
really successful, no one liked you, you could get a new phone case.
Oh,
That is ripped.
that is ripped.
It's ripped to shit.
But that is that a
How's
frog?
the career going, Katie? I've got
Frog.
this
I just got a
frog.
new phone case. Check it out.
How's
man.
the career going, Joey? I'm really sweating on an £89 refund from Zara. How's the career going, Bilal? I'm getting a part-time job. Please subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah. I am. I'm getting a part-time.
So you're gonna-
3 days a week.
It's
You're going to be even
nice.
less
Support.
available here.
No, I mean, I'll still be available. But it's like, it's fine. We do this occasionally.
If you got to put the effort
I put the effort in.
in. Okay. You do your little quiz at the beginning.
But I want to do something that's a bit more, you know, a
What?
bit sick of all of these comedians.
Oh. What? Who are we going to get on? Who are we going to get on? Your co-workers that have been DBS checked as
Yeah.
guests?
Yeah, at least because some of our guests should have been DBS checked.
I've got a DBS check
Why?
because I often help with kids.
Guys, can I say, I'm quite proud of this. I've never been DBS checked.
Yeah, it shows.
Do you know what a DBS check is, Joey?
You're saying it like it's
like it's a
like
bad
it's a
thing.
crime.
A
It's the
stain.
opposite.
A stain against your name.
I just don't want to work with kids.
Well done on Vet the Guest. You scored 3,000, which is very high. How'd you do it?
I just told you my truth
Mm.
and cried all my makeup off
Yeah,
and really
that was
appealed
good.
to your heartstrings.
Yeah, you did.
Anyway, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
How's life? What's going on? What are you up to at the moment?
What's
Uh,
the
Tell us some
tea?
news.
What's the tea?
What's the tea?
What's that mean?
That's like what's going on.
Oh no,
What's
I
the
don't know
gossip? No, we need to get a younger audience.
Oh,
so
right.
when you answer, you can say like, "It's giving, I'm happy."
It's giving. She's had the last month off
yeah,
of work in bed,
Mm.
but now she's got a strong ear. So
yeah. You're not clout
she's
chasing, are you?
back.
What's clout chasing?
What the
Is that a
You
bit like
don't know these.
crowdfunding?
It's like crowdfunding. Yeah, you're not crowdfunding anything. Clout chasing is like, I guess, trying to get attention. Is
Mm.
that, yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, always.
You don't know these terms.
I didn't know that term, but yeah, that's
Been
probably
watching
what I'm
Catfish.
doing, isn't it?
They say a lot on these shows.
Isn't Catfish
I love
defunct?
it. The British version actually is now.
Mm.
I enjoyed it. The US one. Okay, we've got a Samsung TV, right? It's pretty
Wow.
big, right?
Okay.
And
On my stand-up shows on Samsung TV.
is it on Next Up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've got a channel on there. It's
Yeah.
weird seeing
Yeah.
people you know on your Samsung
Yeah,
TV.
you could watch me, but you haven't.
I will.
Okay, you can.
On Samsung TV, it's got a Next Up channel now,
Right.
which is a comedy production.
You can
company.
also watch me on there.
Yeah, if you have a Samsung TV. Otherwise,
Okay,
Panasonic,
Bilal.
no thanks. Wait,
But now, why aren't you watching us on your?
Who are you going to watch first, me or Katie?
Katie, I think.
Yeah,
I think I
you
want to
should
see
play
like
that.
good, like cutting edge.
She would open for
Cutting
me,
edge.
headlining.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, yeah.
We've got a
Whatever
Jamie
you watch
Oliver.
last, that's the headliner.
We've got a Jamie Oliver channel.
What's on there?
I know Jamie Oliver.
Obviously, but like,
Loads of his shows.
My girlfriend would love that because she basically likes me because I remind her of Jamie Oliver. She fancies Jamie Oliver.
In what way are you like Jamie Oliver?
I think to a South African, the accent is pretty similar.
you don't sound like.
No,
Jamie
I know
Oliver.
I don't.
You sound.
He's
more
from the
like
wrong
Joe
side of the
Wicks.
fucking river. If he
Sounds like
comes
Joe
over my
Wicks.
side, he'll get cut.
what is this?
My goodness. I'm really sorry about that. It's
Coming over the river trying to steal my girlfriend.
it's part of steroids. Like the thing is, he's gonna look great in a month. He's not trying to steal your girlfriend. It's
Wow,
getting there.
Joey,
It's
look
getting there.
nice.
For
So I've been carrying the show all this time.
for audio listeners, he showed his muscles.
One of them, my weaker one.
There's a Jamie Oliver channel. There's a Kitchen Nightmares channel.
Oh, I'd love
There's a catfish channel, and it's just there's a Come Dine With Me channel. It's just
What?
non-stop.
I think I don't know what catfish is.
It is. Do you know what a catfish is?
that.
Like
Not
the
the fish. No, not the fish.
But it's based on. So it's when someone goes online.
Why is a catfish called a catfish?
It's because the original documentary was called Catfish, and it's because I think an actual catfish, can impersonate another fish or something. A catfish is someone who
Is it
goes.
because you think you're going to get a really fit fish and you turn up and they're like,
It's a blobfish. Really sexy fish. So
one of them colourful ones you've been like chatting to online, and then you get there and it's like, I just eat from the stones. I'm sorry. It was the only way I could get. I've got such bad self-esteem because I'm a bottom feeder. Is that why it's called catfish?
I'm sorry.
Is it?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Something like that.
Fine.
So it's a catfish is when someone goes online. Someone has a fake persona online. Like, let's say I make up a whole character and then I DM you on Facebook and we start like dating online.
Yeah, I know what catfishing is.
You do know?
Yeah, I
Oh
do
my
know.
So
God.
that's what
sorry.
it is, right? I
But
thought you
didn't
did. I thought you had no idea.
But what's on the
The
channel?
show,
Just the show over
the
and
TV
over and
show,
over.
it's MTV Catfish.
on loop.
They catch the catfishes.
Right.
Yeah, and they
I've never
confront
heard of
them.
this
The
show.
channel is.
You've never heard of Catfish?
I've never heard of
It's
this show.
brilliant.
When was it
Bilal.
out?
It's been out for like over 10 years.
Bilal, cover
Yes.
your ears. I'm gonna catfish Bilal. I'm gonna set up a profile. Start chatting to some people using a picture of Bilal. I'll let you know how I get on.
I really trust Joey. That's the thing about him that I like. That's what keeps our friendship strong, is the trust.
You can tell that.
What were we talking about?
Just setting up.
That's
an online
catfish.
Profile.
Why did we come up? Why are we talking about that?
Because you got a catfish
Reality
channel.
TV. We've got a catfish channel. But why did I talk about that? This is a disgrace, this episode.
It's ramshackle as fuck, isn't it?
It's ramshackle.
So you've been in bed for a month. Is this your
Yeah.
first? Is this your first appearance back?
This is my third appearance.
Oh, thank goodness it's not the first one.
No, the first one was awful because I was very dizzy.
Ah.
But that's okay. I just
So
like
does it
a
affect
gorilla.
your in-ear balance as
Yeah.
well? Oh god, yeah. My brother-in-law's got that, but only occasionally.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that vertigo?
No, is it not called labyrinthitis?
Yeah, labyrinthitis.
Is this a thing you've had? Is this a thing you get a lot, or is it just since the air thing happened?
Well, I don't really know. I'll find out tomorrow.
Oh, good luck.
There you go. Thank you.
It's difficult for you because you are very high energy on stage,
Mm.
whereas me and JP, we just stand still. Really, very little effort goes into
Sometimes I
what we
take
do.
my hat off.
Yeah.
What
So
about
you've
your
added that.
Yeah. When I'm trying to be poignant.
about your astronauts?
No, I don't.
That's
do
all
any of that
gone
shit
now.
anymore.
That's all gone.
He's trying to be mainstream.
I'm mainstream.
We're struggling. Can you tell?
No, I'm not.
No.
No. Headlining in Milton Keynes.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's that?
Dunno.
The new comedian night. Everyone's doing their first ever gig, and then Joey's going on.
It's at the services.
It's not a gig.
Just by Burger King when it's shut.
You working in the Burger
Great space,
King.
to be fair.
No, I'm busy. I'm busy.
No, you gig a lot. Fair
Yeah,
play.
I'm busy.
Listen, I've been struggling with the amount of travel and the cost of travel and stuff.
Well, don't worry, because I'm gonna be
been struggling.
catfishing you and getting you some gigs that you don't want.
Okay.
Set up a profile as you.
That must have happened to comedians before, where they've been pranked and told there's a gig somewhere and then there's nothing.
Oh,
That must have happened. Should we do it to? Who do you want to do it to?
I'm doing it to you right now.
Oh, so where's the gig?
I haven't told you. I'm
Okay.
waiting for some people to get back to me.
Look, I'm struggling with.
Have you been to Dumfries?
No.
Okay.
Have you?
No.
I'm not earning enough generally right now. You know, it's like, oh, acting job might come up. That's a few grand. That's not bad. But then that's it. You know, and these gigs, they don't pay enough these days.
You backed the wrong horse
What do you mean?
with Twitch. You should have been on YouTube this whole time.
You're probably right. It's a different thing. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not earning enough from
But
Twitch.
Bilal pioneered Twitch.
Yeah, and look at where it is now. It's
Got nothing to show for it now.
It's in the toilet.
They sent me some merch a few years ago. Nice blanket.
Nice.
Oh, a Twitch blanket.
Doesn't pay the bills though.
No. But you
Twitch
don't have to put the
blanket.
heating on, hey? Anyway, Bilal,
Yeah.
what is your problem that you've brought into the show today?
Well, since hearing about your health issue, it's maybe not as bad. I don't know, but I've been having migraines.
Oh,
Had a bad
yeah.
one last night.
Shit.
Had to sit in the dark for ages.
They're horrible.
Have you ever had such a thing?
Only for the last few weeks, yeah.
As a result of the air thing?
Yeah.
And what is the feeling of yours?
Mine is like the room's doing this. Whoosh, whoosh,
That's pretty fun.
whoosh.
Yeah.
And then inside my head, it's doing this.
Is
Like
it
Thought
a
Park.
catfish?
Yeah.
It's a blobfish. Yeah, I get very
and
very
my
very
face
bad.
does this.
Yeah, I do that. But I've had it for the last 3 days. It's been happening in the evening.
That's
I had
not
to
nice.
cancel a Twitch stream last night.
Have you had your eyes checked?
Yes. Only a year ago, so I don't think it's that. My dad used to get migraines, I think, when he was about my age. So I think that's what it is.
It's
Have you had your
age,
balls
yeah.
checked?
Yeah.
Just grow a pair and get on with it. Don't see me getting
Joey.
migraines.
Yeah, but that's not...
You've
See,
got a
this
hat
is a
on.
misunderstanding, isn't it?
What?
It's not because you're tough.
Yeah.
And also the steroids, you've got all sorts of problems now, don't you? Speaking of checking your
Wheezy.
balls, they've shrunk, haven't
I'm
they?
wheezy.
They've shrunk right up. I'm sorry to talk about this,
Thank you for your apology. That's okay.
but they've shrunk right up. It's been-
By the way, Katie, I'm not saying this to you. I'm just saying Bilal. Like, he comes in here all the time with all this kind of
It's
stuff.
fine if
He
you're
jumps on
saying
the
it to me.
bandwagon. I'm not. Yours is like a.
Okay, good. Because I
Yours
would,
is like a
migraine
proper
bandwagon.
I
medical
would
condition.
fight you. If,
You've
if
been
you
on. You're the only one in here that's actually been on steroids.
Actually,
I'm very tough.
we should do it for a Patreon episode.
What?
No.
Steroids.
Get on it and go for a run. I don't know. Can we do the marathon? Do they
No.
drug test you? How does that
No.
work?
They drug test the
The winner.
the athletes.
But what if?
Oh,
Wait-
so how about this? My girlfriend's cousin
Yeah.
told me that
Okay.
they're going to do an Olympics where you're allowed to take performance-enhancing drugs.
There's a guy trying to get that going.
Yeah.
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 But me and you
I
wouldn't.
mean, I
win in
find the
that.
Olympics boring anyway. So.
Why don't me and you
Thank you.
get on the
for
good
including me.
stuff, right? And the guys here get on the good stuff.
Do a reload.
Do the marathon. We win first 5 places.
You win the
They're not going to
marathon.
drug test us.
You
We're
don't
not
win anything.
athletes.
It's like Leicester Comedy Festival.
Well, you
don't
can
win
if you're in the elite.
You don't.
athletes.
No, I
Sorry.
told you I was going to win the Leicester Comedy Festival award.
You didn't.
Well, it hasn't been announced yet.
It
Yeah,
has.
it's
Oh.
on Monday.
He forgot to submit. There's a box you tick to be if you want to be considered.
That's why I didn't win.
Yeah.
Oh,
I felt really
Joey.
bad breaking that to you.
Mm.
I'm sorry we cut you off.
That's okay. You've got to tick that box, mate.
Yeah.
I got
if you want an
my
award.
Agent, my agent did it. I trust her.
But the awards have been and gone. Like that's not.
No,
happening.
I'm in for 25.
Oh,
20
right, you're getting it in now.
20.
Getting it in
Right.
early.
Do you really want that award?
I don't know.
Didn't you do some kind of run?
Yeah, I've done 5 marathons.
No. Have you?
Yeah.
When was the last one?
Look at me. Maybe 2 years ago.
And how did that go?
Not great because I wasn't very well during the end of my training, so I had to actually walk the marathon because I felt like it would be bad to run it.
Okay.
So I had to stop my training.
Did they wrap you in foil like a jacket potato at the end?
No,
No.
I just hopped in the bath.
How long did it take to walk it?
Or not too much longer than running, so I don't know how slow I run. But my run time is normally 5.5 hours, and walking
That's
was
good, I
only
think.
just 6.5.
Doesn't it take most people like 4 hours
Hmm.
or a bit more? What's the average? I don't know.
I feel like 3 hours 45 is like a fast
That's
pace
really
for an
fast.
average.
I don't think I've
Person.
ever done anything for 3 hours and 45 minutes consistently.
This today.
No,
That's
I
a
get
good
breaks
point,
in
actually.
between. In between takes, we get to go to Tesco.
Oh,
You can come if you want.
yeah, I might do.
They let us out to go to Tesco.
They
Have
do
you got a club
flumps
card?
in there? Yeah,
I've got a club card.
When did you last check your club card app,
like
mate?
doing it now.
Do you know about the
Days ago.
vouchers?
What?
yeah. Did you not know?
No, I didn't.
Oh my
You might have
gosh.
vouchers on there.
Yeah, but don't they disappear after a while if you don't?
Well, after
Yeah, you
like
gotta
2
spend
years
them.
or something. I had like £8 on there.
Yeah,
Wife had
it's
£15.
nice.
Oh, well, you don't need to get that part-time job now. Fuck.
That's true. We had Reese's Easter eggs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. What's
You're
your
so
favourite
fancy.
Easter egg?
Oh, this is a great question.
That's
I
actually
think-
a
Happy
really good
Easter
question.
if that's the sort of thing that you support.
I think it's got to be the
Support. Yeah.
Team Easter. The limp bunny ones.
So bougie.
Sorry. Lint.
Yeah. Because I'd never buy it for myself. But if someone bought me it, that would be really nice. If someone bought me a lint bunny, that would be really nice.
Well, I went to visit my girlfriend's cousin, and they've got a little 2-year-old, and I bought him an Easter bunny, and I said, let's do Easter egg hunt in the garden. And he didn't understand the rules or know what was going on. It's thick as these 2-year-olds. They don't know nothing.
2 is very young. Does he have many words?
No, he's actually very clever. Like
Yeah.
I was playing football with him at Christmas, and his like command of language is better than mine. He was playing football in the garden, and he went, "Did you know? Once upon a time, I used to play rugby as well." He's 2.
That's a good anecdote as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you ever start with, did you know once upon a time? That's very sweet.
Yeah, very sweet.
Yeah.
My favourite Easter egg is Smarties orange.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
What, does it come in a big...
No, you'd think it would,
It's
but
a bit
it's
of a
just a normal
scam.
but inside it's just orange Smarties.
Oh.
Yeah, me and the wife, we eat a lot of chocolate.
That's why you get headaches.
Possibly.
Get yourself on some
What?
medjool dates instead.
We have those.
Okay.
So,
Have some dried mango.
nah. All of the Cadbury's, all of the Nestle ones, whatever, the egg is always the same. And then
Mm.
they just have an extra chocolate bar on the side. So
Mm.
they're not that interesting.
Mm.
When we were little, they used to pop all the chocolates inside. Do you remember
Yeah.
that?
Do an
You're not
Easter egg
allowed
hunt
that
in your
anymore.
house?
Yeah, man.
For your wife?
Yeah.
Hide one under the Twitch blanket?
Romantic.
Hope that's a chocolate bar under there. Okay. Katie, what is your problem that you've brought in? for us?
My problem today is actually with top shelves.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think they
Porn.
should exist. No,
mags.
the shelves. Top
Yeah,
shelves.
that's what they keep the porn mags
How tall are you?
in a
5
newsagent.
foot.
Mhm.
5 foot.
Well, I wouldn't know what they keep on top shelves because I
get
can't
to them.
Can't see them.
see them.
There's
So
a
I
whole
think they
world
should-
you don't know about.
Yeah, I just got no idea.
Mm.
At uni, I even had to go and train to be a cheerleader so I could scale the kitchen cabinets to reach the top shelves. And I
Huh.
think that's a bit extra.
How did you do that?
But
How did you scale the kitchen?
just had to learn how to be a gymnast to get up there.
Did you do
'Cause
like
you
a
got to get
backflip?
onto the counter, haven't you?
Yeah.
How am I getting up onto the counter?
You sound like a cat.
I could be.
Hmm.
But in a shop, you can't do that.
In a shop, it's frowned upon.
But
what are
you-
you after on the top shelf?
Well, normally they put my size shoe on the top shelf.
Oh, for God's sake,
Which-
how's that fair?
Yeah, it's not fair.
Because obviously they're doing that on purpose. Because obviously shorter people probably require smaller shoes,
Mm,
and so they should be down the bottom.
yeah,
Mm. The
Why-
bigger shoes should be very, very high up.
yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So which shops are doing
So
this?
you get it. Every shop. With
See, this is what you wanted. This is
This is the-
consumer current
is
affairs.
current-
Is this
affairs.
right? Is this the right kind of problem to bring
Yeah.
to you guys to solve?
We've got to do a Rogue Traders thing. Do you ever watch that? Brilliant.
We're going to kick down
When
someone's
they
door
catch
and
dodgy
say,
businesses. Yeah.
Oh,
you've been selling unsafe hair dryers.
Yeah.
get yourselves down to Shoe Zone and give them what for about
Do you
their-
go Shoe Zone?
I have been, yeah.
But do you not just ask the staff and say, like, can I try those in a...
Yeah, but then I have to go about every bloody shoe that I want to try on.
You're trying on a lot of shoes.
I think
And
this is the
no-
real problem, is
yeah.
shoe obsession.
Yeah, I think you're the problem. We shouldn't have victim
It's not
blame.
just shoes. Sometimes they put the good cereals up there.
What are the good cereals?
Yeah, that's good.
Cheerios.
Cheerios.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the honey ones.
Well,
that's good.
but, and this is, I'm glad you mentioned Cheerios because this is close to you've got a very cheery disposition.
Oh.
Right? And so, like, you seem like a people person. So you seem like the kind of person who would enjoy opening up conversation with a stranger, even if they do work in the service industry, such as a shopkeep. Whereas I avoid talking to people I don't know at all costs.
I'm really bad at talking to people.
Are
I don't
you?
know.
That
Yeah.
really surprises me.
And in the shops as well, because they just, it takes ages to convince them that I'm an adult that might need some assistance.
Or just it takes ages for them to understand words. Sometimes
Does it?
the people that work in shops are morons.
Mate, you
No,
can't.
No?
No, you can't do this.
but they often.
Have you ever worked in a shop?
Nah.
No. I worked as a waiter because you get tips.
Yeah.
That's the smart thing to do.
That's very smart.
Unless you're getting commish, like these people that stand in the shop. Welcome. Can I help you with anything? No.
Did they say
No.
welcome?
Yeah, they do. Hello. If you need anything, let me know. Yeah, I think I was doing just fine in my life before you came along.
Wow, Joey,
I'm sorry
that's
about
so mean to shop workers.
I know, they watch this.
Who?
W.H. Smith. Right, so we got shoes. We got...
Good
what else is high up?
cereals.
Good cereals. Yeah, that's a bad one.
Mm,
Do you consider getting one of those stick things? You know what I'm talking about.
yeah,
You know
but
what I'm talking
then-
about.
people already look at me like I'm weird. So do I want to add a
Do
stick
they?
thing? Yeah, because I'd be like halfway up climbing a shelf,
Ah,
and they'd be like, "That's weird," and then I'd realise the shelves aren't strong enough to support me while I'm trying to get to those Cheerios.
Could you take, like
It's a conundrum.
at festivals, you see
Yeah.
people with those fold-out chairs.
Mm.
Could you not get like a fold-out? You can get a fold-out step.
Yeah,
and
what
just
about
take it
fold-out
around
trampoline?
You know what?
Oh,
I used
if you
to
did that, right, here we go. If you film that, you go
just me
viral.
bouncing to
Yeah.
each.
If you
I-
took a little mini trampoline into Tesco's,
You know, I worked at
See that on Nine
Crystal
Gag?
Maze, and
Yeah.
I had to carry. I'd made a step stool, one of those fold-out ones, into a backpack because all of the
crystals.
buttons releases I couldn't reach. They were all out of my reach. So I had to put my little step down to go and press the crystal.
Oh, I've got it. Here's
Yeah.
what you do. You should be able to sue all of these places for discrimination, and you make loads of cash.
Make it. But then they could just not have a top shelf. That's what I'm saying. If there wasn't a top shelf, it would be fine.
If there wasn't a top shelf,
Yeah.
but then they can't stock as much Cheerios. You see.
Mm. But that's where they could put their excess stock. For that. There's too much choice. You don't need 40,000 different yogurts.
You do, man. Well, there is something. Online shopping, of course. I know you can't do that for shoes. You want to try them on. But for Cheerios,
There's no shelves online. I get it.
there's no shelves online, everybody.
But
In fact, I would just do away with shops. Like you can get everything online. Have you ever been? Have you ever been in a shop
Been in Zara.
and tried to buy something and they don't have it? You don't have that problem online. I tried to buy wrapping paper in my local corner shop the other day. They didn't have it. I was like, well,
You got a Poundland near you?
surely that's one thing that you're gonna sell.
What, really? I don't think so.
Yeah, people are like, oh, I forgot got that idiot a present, and then
So online shopping solves your Cheerios
Oh,
issue.
right.
But then in terms of shoes, that is tricky.
Mm.
Yeah.
You see?
ASOS, just get them all, just get like a job lot of shoes delivered.
Or perhaps they could just like give me and someone to come and reach everything down, but they stay with me.
Shop helper.
Yeah,
Yeah. Personal shopper.
personal shopper. Is there anybody in your life who would make an excellent personal shopper for you?
Well, they'd have to just be able to come to the shop when I want to go.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Do you
I mean,
think?
Bilal's
Those
not doing
mates.
anything. He's
I'm
on
not
the
doing
verge of getting a
anything.
part-time job. Can
Getting
you
a
employ
part-time
him?
job.
Can you employ him as your personal shopper?
I think we should ask like Tesco if they'd employ you.
Okay.
As a greeter?
Do you want to come and work with me in Tesco? It'd be a laugh.
No.
Just a professional reacher downer.
Reach your upper.
Can you reach that down? Reach a downer.
But you should still have the trampoline
Yeah.
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 and bounce, do a little flip, grab the Cheerios. Come on. I think that solves that.
You think that solves that?
I think that solves that.
Okay. So, that solved that. We've solved your problem. Just stop eating chocolate. Go to
It
bed at
could be.
sensible time. Drink
Yeah.
some more water. You'll be fine. Don't start becoming one of these people that chronically gets headaches. You will never get anything done.
Don't
You're
start
at a really
being
important point of your life
Yeah, I
where you
know.
need to get going. You don't need any more ailments.
Ill. Yeah, you're right.
Okay? Maybe meditate. Heard of that?
Do you do that?
Sometimes when I get cross.
So all the time. Do you have an app?
No, I just go on YouTube.
Have you got a feature?
Yeah, I've got a feature. Of course,
Joey Page has got a feature.
It's called Guest to Impress, where I write a feature specially aimed at our guest.
Wow.
Wow.
And our guest today
Wow.
is Katie Pritchard, and the feature is called Katie Pritchard Act to Follow. You're a musical comedian.
Hard act to follow.
You're a musical comedian, and so therefore, I would like you to give your opinion on which following musicians would make good comedians and vice versa.
Okay.
Which comedians would make good musicians? Like, what kind of an act do you think they would be? Okay, so Elton John, what kind of comedian do you reckon he would be?
I mean, he's fantastic, isn't he? I think he'd be a great host of like some big. I'm thinking like a big gala where Leicester Comedy Festival gala, De Montfort Hall, Elton
the host.
John
He's the host.
hosting it. Everyone would lose their minds.
Yeah, but
Is
they
he-
don't know it's Elton John though.
They
he's a
think it's
comedian.
John Kearns
They
because he's
think
got a wig on.
But he'd come out in his jumpsuit and everyone would be like, who's this guy?
Yeah. Okay.
I'd like him like sat at a piano but never use it.
Brought up
Yes.
the Leicester Comedy Festival a lot on this.
Yeah, don't know why. What kind of musician would Jerry Seinfeld be? You like this, don't
It's
you?
really good. It's one of your best ones.
Is it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I can see him with a ukulele.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like ukulele, acoustic ukulele and vocals, I reckon.
Mhm.
Would you go and see that?
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't go and see that. Stinks. Okay. David Bowie. What kind of a stand-up would David Bowie be?
Oh, I think he'd be like storytelling
Hmm.
and he'd sit on a chair probably.
Oh yeah? I thought you were going to say surreal, like Joey Page used to be.
I think he'd sit on a chair and he'd have a spotlight and he'd look fantastic.
Would he be like Stuart Lee?
I can just imagine him like just sat there.
Just sat down,
Sat down.
Just sat down telling a story.
doing an
Like
open
Mark
mic
Maron.
night. Yeah.
What kind of stand-up comedian would Madonna be?
That is tricky, isn't it?
She actually did stand up comedy.
Did
I
she?
didn't know that.
That doesn't surprise
Oh
me.
yeah, she was
She
a
actually
character
did a
act
bit.
called Mad Donna.
I think that answers the question. What would Madonna be? Yeah.
No, I was thinking something high energy and alternative. So yeah, character act.
Mm.
But she's just dressing as one
Mad Donna.
boob of her famous bra. She's come on as that
Ah.
one boob.
I like it. What kind of
thing?
what kind of comedian would Michael Jackson be?
Cancel.
Yeah.
What kind of musician would Amy Schumer be?
Country?
Yeah, I would say so.
I'd say country.
Yeah. Have you got any you want to chuck in here? You like this feature so much?
Radiohead.
Oh,
great.
wow. I know. I think they're a sketch act. They're like a quiet sketch act.
Mm-hmm.
Mumble sketch.
Yeah. That's a really good feature.
Thank you very
You're
much.
really growing as a podcaster.
Thank you very much. And if you're enjoying this episode of the podcast, goodness knows why you would be. Then please, it's been a bit.
Gosh.
No, as in because it's been all over the shop today. It's nothing to do with you.
What the fuck, man?
No. It's just been a very silly episode.
That's good. Those
Yeah,
are the best
I
ones.
know. That's why I can get away with saying it.
No, I know.
These guys like it when I razz them.
No, but
in there.
sometimes people don't know when you're joking.
No, they do.
No, but do you
I'm
know
a
what
very
I mean?
skilled comedian.
You know, there's a whole thing about like how comedians, when they're self-deprecating, stupid idiot audience members will believe it. So then there's advice to new comedians, it's like, oh, you got to pretend like you're faking it till you make it.
Like, there's people who think I'm actually on steroids.
Yeah. Are we out of time?
No, we're not out of fucking.
You sort of said thanks and then stared at
No,
me.
I didn't
thought,
say thanks. I said I am into the mic.
Okay.
But if you're enjoying this episode of the podcast, please do like, rate, and subscribe. It helps a lot with our algorithm and it helps us grow the podcast, which means we'll be able to put even more effort in, which will make it even more better.
We have a Patreon as well, patreon.com/Gapm, GAPM, I believe.
Yeah.
We have bonus episodes on there.
And also, if you sign up for the highest tier, you get a special video message from me and Bilal. And if you sign up for the regular one, then you get extra content like this. Watch this. 2 people trying to remain relevant by doing a tier list of rappers, some
Whoa.
of which I've never heard of. Top.
Lil Uzi Vert, have you heard him?
No, don't waste my time.
It's really not good. I'm
No,
sorry.
this guy, this with the stupid
6'9".
these face tattoos. Are you shitting me? What are these what meds are these?
Have you not heard
of
of
You
Tentash?
think you're hard because you got tattoos on your face. I tell you what's harder, not having any tattoos. What does that say?
XXX Tentacion. He
What
died,
does
right?
that mean?
Yeah, got shot in a car.
Yeah.
Robbery or something.
He has a song that goes, ooh,
Well, I was going to put him in Don't Know, but now he's not going in Don't Know. Drake.
I mean, I like 2 of his songs, but I just
Yeah.
find it pretty annoying,
Overrated.
really.
Overrated little ducky.
We say stuff on there that we wouldn't usually say, and you can imagine because some of the scandalous stuff we say now.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
We're going
You've
to
gotta
round out
subscribe.
with a listener's problem, which I'm glad we've been talking about this morning on the show because it's related to one of the hosts of this morning.
Oh dear.
Not
Oh,
the
boy.
cancelled one. Not the cancelled one.
Oh, okay.
This is from Barrett, and he wants to know if you can help with this. He says, my girlfriend knows that I've got a thing for Holly Willoughby, and I told her that she was the spitting image of her when we met. What's the girlfriend's name? Look her up. Until she dyed her hair brown,
Yeah.
and it all kicked off after we got home when I told her that I didn't like her hair brown as much as I did when it was blonde. I also have Holly Willoughby as a screensaver on my phone.
Oh, what?
Why?
And now my girlfriend thinks that I'm too obsessed with Holly Willoughby and I'm worried that I'm going to lose her. Can you guys help?
Why would
Yeah,
you have
I
her
mean-
as your...
I don't
Change
know.
your screensaver,
Yeah.
probably repair a lot of that damage.
Never, ever, ever, even if you think that your girlfriend's hair looks like absolute horse shit, never admit that you don't like it. You're just making a rod for your own back.
Nah, it's a horrible thing to do. Also, think about when you dye it, the amount of effort that takes and everything. It's not like when a guy gets a haircut and then it will sort of be back to normal in less than a month. Do you know what I mean? It's a very different. It's awful.
I had a girlfriend who used to
Awful
dye her
behaviour.
hair all the time. My dad would go, you know why people dye their hair? He would say this to her face. Yeah, you know why people dye their hair, don't you? Insecurity. Not comfortable with who you are.
It's an awful thing to do, and the wallpaper thing is weird. And I don't know. I feel like the admitting you have a crush on a celebrity in that way is a bit. But I guess people do that.
But I mean, I think a lot of couples will be like, oh, you're one celebrity that you would be allowed to cheat on me with.
Yeah.
You hear that a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
But I don't go in for all of that.
I don't either.
If you had
do
to,
you
who
do
would
that
it be,
conversation?
No.
Who would mine be?
Yeah.
Holly Willoughby. No,
No.
the woman that looks like Holly
Oh,
Willoughby.
No, who's
brunette
your
Holly Willoughby.
celebrity crush?
I don't really know. When I was a teenager, I massively fancied Cheryl Cole.
I think you say Crow, which would have been
Cheryl
fine
Crow.
also.
That's absolutely fine.
I thought you could say Baker.
I don't really have. I don't think I have one now that I really think about like that.
Mm.
Do you?
Well, when I was younger, and I nearly actually went out with her, Alexa Chung. I used to really fancy Alexa Chung.
Yeah.
And I was at Glastonbury.
Yeah.
And she was dancing in the same tent as me. And I was going to go up and chat to her, but I bottled it.
Wait, is that what you mean?
Yeah, so I nearly went out with her.
Nearly went out with
I nearly
her.
went out with her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't really updated it.
You danced in the same tent as her.
And I was going to
You
go
really
up and
went
chat
out
to her, and then
right.
I bottled it.
Who do you fancy out of celebrities?
I don't know because they always turn out to be naughty people, don't they?
I guess.
What, Rolf Harris?
I just keep picking the wrong
Is
people.
What is it that you like about Savile? The tracksuit?
Fucking hell.
I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
Yeah, who is your celebrity crush?
I don't think I have one
Personality,
right
yes,
Fancy
now.
Ryan Gosling? Everyone likes Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, I get. Well, it's pretty cool. He's
looks like a
released
baby
his
swan.
LP. Baby
Isn't that what a gosling is?
I don't know.
Or is that a goose?
That's a goose isn't a baby swan. That's a different.
No, I know. I mean, is a gosling a baby?
A goose, I think.
He
A
looks
goose?
like a baby swan. I wasn't expecting that.
Jerry P.
I'm just looking up what a gosling.
I like that he's released an LP. That's fun, isn't it?
Have you
He
listened to
seems
it?
funny.
He seems all right, I guess.
Yeah. I think I make judgments if I know people.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never been a poster person.
It's a baby goose. Can I actually do that joke?
Yeah.
Say,
Ryan Gosling.
Is it to remind you of a baby goose? There you go. It's lovely stuff.
So glad we redid that.
No, but that'll edit in tight.
They're not editing that.
That'll just-
No, your flaws stay. Because bookers are going to see this. They need to know.
They need to know.
Because of what?
Otherwise, that's fraud. If they think you can just come up with gold like that,
Then maybe I'd win a Leicester Mercury Comedy Award.
that's not the one. All right, it doesn't matter. It's been good, hasn't it? Bet you're glad you did it.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
am.
So what was the advice for our dear friend Barrett?
Oh, grow up.
Sure.
She should leave him.
Thanks for listening, by the
Thanks
way.
for listening. But
Change
you can't
your
have the
wallpaper.
wallpaper's just dumb. Do you have your partner as your wallpaper? Is that a sort of thing?
I've got me and my niece.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What do you have?
I've got the background of a club night that I went to, the poster of a club night in Hamburg. On
Why?
my home screen. Well, because I had to have something. And when I got this phone, I was very single and I just didn't know really what to put on there. And then also I've got a sort of surreal cartoon on the background of my locked screen.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Mm.
I've just got a gunner's cannon.
That's sad.
Football. He supports a rival team.
Why don't you
It's-
change it to the
I thought you
Twitch
supported-
blanket?
What were you going to say, sorry?
Sorry, I thought you supported all teams.
Oh yeah, we do support all teams.
We support
remember
all teams. You can have a gunner's wallpaper. You can also say you'll never walk alone, Liverpool.
that. Can I
you-
also say
Yeah.
we also support all podcasts, but
Support
mainly
all
this one,
podcasts.
which is the best.
Support Chris Ramsey.
And
We
his wife.
support Chris Ramsey's wife. We support Ed Gamble.
We
and
support those
James
guys.
Acaster.
We support those two blonde guys who are parents,
Who are they?
Rob Beckett and Josh Whittaker.
Your friends.
One of them.
We support them. That sounds like you hate the other one, but you are actually friends with one. I should.
Yeah,
I don't want you to
no,
get in
no,
trouble.
I'm not. I mean, we're acquaintances. Just because he booked me to do his tour spot, it didn't mean he just booked me because I was his friend.
Can we get them on here as well?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Okay.
We support Diary of a CEO. We support Joe Rogan and the ones he has
We
on.
support
Whether they're Nazis
Tim
or not. we don't
Heidecker,
mind.
Office Hours Live.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. We support those really free famous actors who definitely don't need the money.
Ryan Gosling.
No, what are they called? Idiot. What's it called?
Idiot Prats.
You know, the one from the Lego movie and the one from Will and Grace.
Oh, Smartless.
Smartless. See, idiots.
Do you listen to Smartless?
I used to, but
I
then
used to,
every week
mate.
it would be like, so how did you get onto SNL?
Yeah, it does my head in now, but I used to like it.
Anyway, we don't really need to be
Anyway,
talking about this.
why,
'cause
what,
we
what
support
the hell
all
was that? We
podcasts.
support all podcasts. We support all music,
And
and
we
we like
support-
all films.
And we support all musical comedians, such as our great guest today, Katie Pritchard. Is there anything you'd like to plug before we wrap it up? And if you're enjoying this at home, I'm so sorry, but we do have to wrap it up soon.
Sorry,
That's really good.
folks.
That's good.
I don't think I have anything to plug
Mm.
specifically, apart from come and see my show. Maybe this will be announced by then at Edinburgh Fringe. Yeah.
Which one's that?
It's called I Kiss the Music.
Is it got anything to do with the thing that we didn't talk about this, but I was in a musical you did?
Yes, Bilal came as a guest
Did
to
he sing?
Audio
No,
Describe.
it's an owl.
Dressed Bilal up as an owl, and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Not that one, which I hope to do again. That was called
It's
The
really
Estate Agent. Thank you.
Really good.
Another
but
podcast
it
I was
needs-
invited on.
That was
It's
the
not a
show.
podcast, it's a live
It's
show.
even worse.
It's a musical, Jerry.
Yeah, I would be terrible.
That one, hopefully, I'll be doing again. Hopefully in the autumn. We'll see how it
Wonderful.
goes.
It would be remiss of us to not put a link to your social media
Oh,
in
yeah.
the bottom of the link if you're watching this on YouTube. But in case you're not, where can people find you?
At Katie Pritchard's and there's an S at the end. It doesn't need to be there. So I don't know why I did that to myself. But yeah, it's Katie Pritchard's
Instagram.
Instagram, X.
Oh, but I'm saying it's like, that's why the S is there.
Yeah.
What is
Katie
Why?
Pritchard's.
Oh, I
Instagram.
Oh,
see.
very good.
Oh, that's good. That's a
Yeah.
good way of thinking it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
I don't know why I did it.
No.
We wish
at
you
the
all the
time.
best, and we hope you
Thank
win
you.
more awards because that's what this business is about.
That and only that.
And who you
Thank-
know mainly.
Thank you for having me, and I hope we solved all your problems today. Join me on my new show. You've got a problem.
Wait,
I
what?
can
What?
solve it. Oh,
What?
what?
She's done us right up,
God bless America and happy Easter
and all the other countries.
and religions.